What's good, family? You already know this is Ownership and Greatness, and my name is Joe Chege. And today, on our Spotlight on Greatness, I want to highlight the story of Keith Lee, the MMA fighter turned food critic, who's changing lives for people in Vegas. He's changing the lives of restaurant owners by trying out their food and giving out his reviews on TikTok. So if you haven't heard about him by now, I don't know where you've been living, because he has been trending, and the most touching thing about him is just his genuine reviews that are actually transforming the lives of small business owners. And so the way he does it is he gets all this invitation to go and try out new flavors, new food, or new recipes, and he goes out there and gets the food. He actually pays for the food himself. He doesn't take any freebies or anything, because when he's critiquing or giving his reviews on the food, he wants it to be like legit and not coerced by anyone. And the beauty about it is he does it at the convenience of his home, sitting on his Paw Patrol chair. And not only that, like his genuine reaction, like when something is banging, when something is good, you already know when he rolls his eyes, that's it, that's a banger. And we've all seen the power of his reviews. Like, he has a ton of viral videos on TikTok. His account has been growing, and not only that, he's changing people's life. And so the reason why I thought I should highlight his story is because I believe in the power of change, the power of how your gift can open up doors for people. And not only that, he always acknowledges the power of God, how God is using him as a vessel to change people's life. And I know I've spoken about it every single time. I always say that your gift or your blessing is not out there. Whatever tools you need to use to change your life or to transform people's life is not out there, it's in you. And once you understand how to tap into your gift, once you understand how to believe in your calling and use the passion that you have, or whatever gift that you have, to change people's life, you are definitely gonna step to a higher level in your life. And just him being humble and doing what he's passionate about, going out there and supporting this business, I'm telling you, right now, if you go on TikTok, like, we have all this meme of people saying everybody in Vegas right now is scared, because once Keith reviews your food, it's either gonna be a hit or you're gonna have to change something to step up the game. And this has actually changed people's life. Like the other day, he went to a Frankenstein Pizzeria, which was a moms and pops restaurant which was struggling with making sales. And the minute he went in there, because I remember an employee actually sent him an email asking him if he can review, and the employee was like, we had asked somebody if they can review, and they were charging us X amount of money, and Keith was like, "Bet, I'm coming in there." And the beauty about it is he never tells you when he's coming. Like, he'll just show up, place an order. So he does it in an anonymity way, so that you guys can favor him or prepare something special for him. And when he went in there, I'm telling you, he got the food, he came back, sat on the Paw Patrol chair in his house, and gave us the review. And 24 hours after that, when I tell you the life of Frank, the owner, and the restaurant was changed, it was definitely changed, because the video went viral. People lined up outside that restaurant to support the brand. Like, what I'm saying is the power of one person made people travel miles away to come and support that business. And it's not the first time he has done this. And the beauty about it is he doesn't even take anything from those small businesses. He decided to use his passion and his gift to transform people's life. This is not the first one. I've seen videos where people went from zero sale to 50,000, 40,000 in one day. And you can imagine how that actually impacts the life of those people, because they're young entrepreneurs, they're small businesses that are trying to make it in this road of entrepreneurship. So I always talk about how you can use whatever you have to support the people around in your community. Sometimes you don't have to be huge or to be a great influencer for you to transform people's life. Use what you have. Do you have friends who actually have a product that people don't know about that is actually changing life? Post it. It doesn't even cost you anything to support somebody who's working on a project or working on something that can actually transform their life. If you know someone who's a writer, an artist that has good music, post it, share it. All it takes is free 99 to support your friend. Like, share their post, share their article, support their business. The same way we go out there and support all these big brands that never come back and support the community or put back the proceeds to support the community, is the same way we're supposed to support the moms and pops shop, like the small entrepreneur, the small businesses in our community, because once we inject that funds and the resources in our community, it actually transforms the community we live in, because at the end of the day, the people working in those restaurants or those businesses are actually our neighbors, are people in our community. So we are actually keeping the financial flow within us. And so I wanted to celebrate Keith Lee for what he's doing, and may God continue using him, because he is changing people's lives, like by just using the gift that he has and his passion for doing something that he loves, like reviewing food. That's all he does, and he's actually getting great deals with major brands because of this. He was talking about what plans he has, and I believe that he's gonna be able to accomplish all the big plans that he has. So this is just an eye-opener to each and every one of us. Like, if you have an idea, if you believe you have something unique in you that you can do to change people's life, because at the end of the day, it's not about the amount of money you're getting, it's all about the impact you're creating. It's not about the product, it's about how you're making your customer feel. It's the experience. So use what you have inside of you to transform the lives of people around you. How are you using your gift to change people's life? How are you using your skill set to come up with a solution to a problem? At the end of the day, if you want to become successful, you have to identify a problem that is out there and come up with a solution to that problem. And I kid you not, once you come up with a solution to a problem, people are going to travel miles and miles to come to you, because you are the person who knows what needs to be done to transform their life. Once you're the plug, that's it. So sometimes I feel like we are focused on how much are we gonna sell instead of focusing on the experience. Focus on the product, focus on solving the solution. And once you have that narrowed down, everything is gonna work out. So this is just an encouragement. Don't worry about what you're working on. Believe in your vision, believe in your dream, believe in the effort that you're putting every single day. We all have different callings, we all have different passions, but don't belittle what you have. Your dream is bigger because you have invested in it. And I always talk about valuing yourself and investing in yourself. Like, you have to bet on yourself. And once you show up every single day and you're doing it from the bottom of your heart, you're not doing it to chase clout. No, you're doing it because you're passionate about it and you really want to impact people's life by using what you have inside of you. Like what the late Dr. Miles Monroe used to say, like, your biggest gift is inside of you. Anything you've ever wanted to accomplish is not out there. Your purpose, your mission, your legacy is inside of you. And I believe if you tap into that wealth of knowledge, if you tap into your passion, if you tap into that one thing that you're always thinking of when you wake up in the morning, that desire of doing something passionate. For some, it's taking care of the environment, like saving the environment. For some people, it's finding natural remedies or finding medicine that's gonna heal all these diseases that have been there for the longest time. For some, it's the joy of being an actor, a comedian, and for others, is creating new music that can heal and transform people's life through poetry and through words. So we all have ways which we can use to serve people in our community, to serve people in this world. All you need to do is sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my why? And how can I tap into my gift to transform and change people's life? And so as we wind down the episode, I just want to salute Keith Lee for what he's doing. He is changing the lives of small businesses in Vegas. He decided to start where he is. He decided to start with his community, and because of what he's doing, he is actually touching lives all around the world. So keep working on your vision, keep working on your dream. It's never too late to kickstart your vision and your goal. You are meant for greatness. Don't settle for less. My name is Joe Chege, and this has been Spotlight on Greatness on Ownership and Greatness. All right, peace and blessing.
Ownership and Greatness.